my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to be part one of Crazy Unboxing. If you haven't seen the preview, it's very funny. But this is what was inside the 5 boxes. This is part one. It's going to be 10 videos. So basically two videos per box that I got from my Stackry thing. And this first collection is a bunch of books. We're going to get into it. We're going to show some really awesome stuff, I hope. I have no idea what's inside because, yeah, I know, it's me experiencing it as you experience it. So we got first box here. Okay. Actually, this is really interesting how they packed this because they put 2 collections together. So, one sec here. So this is going to be a My Comic Shop order, but also inside the same box, they kind of put some stuff together. That's really interesting. And I know what these are. These are really cool. One sec here. Let's see if I can get it out. Okay. So we're going to start with the My Comic Shop order first. So it's this box right here, bag of comics. And I buy a lot of stuff from My Comic Shop. I find it is one of the better online stores for comics. And I don't remember what, oh wow, okay, now I remember. We're going to start it with some really cool books, actually. This is a pretty, right off the bat, this is a good way to start. It kind of gives you a sense. So we're going to start with LB Cole. This is Hit Smash Sports. You know, it's number 1 of the series. And we get different stars, sports celebrities, I should say. You know, you got boxing and horse racing and speedboats and baseball. Just a lot of great stuff. But I collect LB Cole covers, and it's just a really cool LB Cole cover. Does it even say that it's LB Cole? Nope. But it is. So yeah, so there's that one. And the next one is another cool book. One of the ones that was on my top 10 list this year was Wolfgal. And after getting Wolfgal number 1, I was like, well, why not complete the collection? And it's a really easy collection to complete because it's only 2 books. And the second book is Wolfgal number 2. So this is Wolfgal. It's part of Al Cap's Little Abner. Excuse me, throat's a little dry. And this is just a really cool book. Wolfgal is a very interesting character. She basically lures men back to eat. So she likes to eat men. She's a man-eater. So Wolfgal looks for love, and she's in love with little Abner. So that's kind of funny. And what else is in here? Then we got Captain Marvel's Terrible Fives. This is just like it's like a 60s reprint basically of like Golden Age characters. So we got like Iron Jaw, and I forgot what some of these characters are, but it's the Terrific 5. So it's Dr. Fate, Adam, Jaw, Elastic Man, Tiny Man, and Dr. Doom. Thought this was kind of cool. And then we got, oh, okay, so this one is a gift that I actually got 2 copies of it. This is going to be a gift for my friend Bleecker Street. And it's a comic called Valentino. And it just looks like him. We were sort of joking that this comic looks like my friend Bleecker. So I'm going to actually send one of these to him because I thought, you know, it'd be really funny if he unboxed one of these. So this is going to be an A-OK to my friend Bleecker. And I got an extra copy just for myself. And then the next one is another one of these Captain Marvels. And it was one of my subscribers that told me about this series. That, you know, it's like sort of an in-between series before, you know, Marvel got the rights to Captain Marvel. And after Fawcett had sort of gone defunct. So it's sort of in between those 2 periods. And it's just a interesting comic series from, I'm not sure, I forgot what the company was. I'm trying to remember the name of the company. But yeah, just an interesting one. And then we got Avengers 162. Now this is the first appearance of Jocasta. She's kind of like Metal Man's girlfriend, if that makes sense. So this is the first appearance of Jocasta. I just thought it was cool to get her first appearance. Okay, now this next one is interesting. I got a bit of a story to tell in order to explain these books. So I was watching, I forgot what channel it was, but it was like some comic channel where the person goes and he goes to these people that have amazing collections, like sort of just phenomenal collections. And one of the ones that he went to was this guy. Basically, he owned the whole top floor of a building, and he put his comic collection there. It's like this amazing collection. And one of the books that he was really proud of, you could sense this guy was super proud of this one comic. Well, it wasn't even a comic, it was a magazine. It was like a high grade copy of a magazine called Satan. And he said, oh, it's this really cool thing. He was like all excited about it. And you know, the guy that was doing the interview was more focused on his like bigger books, like, you know, like Journey into Mystery, or like, you know, Hulk 1 or something like that. But this guy, I could see his excitement when he was showing the Satan book, and I was like, oh, that's a really interesting magazine. So I'm going to show you. I bought the whole collection of Satan just because I thought it was just seemed really interesting. So we got Satan #1, and this is Judy O'Day. And these books are kind of like you know, kind of trying to take advantage of the popularity of Playboy. So same kind of vein as that. But yeah, just interesting one. So that's #1. There's only 6 in the series. It didn't last. The second one, though, is the one that most people collect. #1 is, you know, a key, but #2 is actually the big one. It is a Betty Page cover. So a lot of people go after this one because it's a Betty Page cover. So this is Satan #2. And I believe this is Satan #3. I'm not really sure. Like, it doesn't say the numbers, so I'm just assuming that it's in order. So this is Satan #3, I believe. And then we got Satan #4. You know, it's like kind of pin-up, good girl art covers. And then we got Satan #5. I could be wrong about the numbering because it doesn't say, so I'm just guessing that these are the numbers that I'm saying they are. And then we get Satan #6. So that's the complete run. Typically the ones that are the expensive ones are #1 and #2. The other ones, you know, typically go for about $150 to $100. But #1 and #2 is the big one, actually, can go for a couple $100. And then #1's like a $50 to $100 book as well. So, you know, I got a really great deal on the complete collection. So, you know, I kind of, somebody had like, I think it was like $400 and, you know, or best offer. So I put a best offer and got a really great price on it. So that's that. That was just it's a really cool collection. I'm actually going to take a look at those thoroughly after the video is over. Because I'm curious what the inside's like. Okay, so this next one is unopened. So let's find out what this is. It's another box. So this is like a box. And this one came from, where did it come from? Oh, Arlington, Texas. So, oh, okay. This one looks like another My Comic Shop order. Yep, it is. It definitely is a My Comic Shop order. Okay, so I'm going to throw that over there. Just, it didn't look like their normal Lone Star packaging, so. But this is a bunch of raw books from My Comic Shop. And I don't remember ordering that many books from My Comic Shop, but I guess I did. And we'll see what's inside. Okay, some really cool ones in here. So we got Little Archie, I basically was trying to get a run of Little Archie. This is Little Archie number 34. And Little Archie 39. I like these Little Archies. I think they're fun. Little alien girl. And we got Little Archie 38. So I'm trying to get the whole run of Little Archie. I forgot how many issues there were in the series, but it was fairly long lasting actually. This is Little Archie number 36. I didn't realize this one has a bit of staining and coloring on it. Looks a little weird, but yeah, I'm a little surprised by that. But sometimes you got to look at the pictures. Sometimes they show an example picture and then you got to click view images, and sometimes I forget. I just thought this was a really great Good Girl cover. So this is Pep Comics number 305, and it's a really cute cover. It's like that lifeguard is good at artificial respiration, and Ronnie is good at artificial drowning. I just think that's very cute. Yeah, I like those kind of Good Girl covers. Then we got this is like a giant-sized Little Archie, and yeah, it's issue number 35. It's like really thick, actually. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's like really, really thick. It's like maybe 2 or 3 times the regular size comic. It's quite big. That's really cool. I like him fighting the swamp or the like octopus or something like that. Phantom of the Landlocked Lakes. So cool stuff there. And I thought this one was really nice. This is a Little Archie again, but it's like Jaws. I kind of like, you know, it's like eating all the kids. I think that's really cute. So this is Little Archie number 110. So it gives you a sense of how long the series ran. And this was a really interesting one. I collect Bruce Timm, and I really like Bruce Timm Good Girl art. And there was a title that kind of under the radar that most people like people that collect Bruce Timm, once they find some Bruce Timm cover, those books become very, very expensive very quickly. Well, this one was very affordable. I think I paid $2 for it. It's Heartthrobs number 1, and this is a Bruce Timm cover. It's really, I really like Bruce Timm, so this one was kind of cute. And this one I thought was really nice as well. I forgot the artist's name. I'm trying to remember the artist. This is Maze Agency. I'm not sure if it's Adam Hughes. I want to say Adam Hughes, but I'm not 100% sure. But this is the Maze Agency number 1. And then we got another Little Archie, number 33. And he's like doing the super Little Archie thing. It's like jumping at this boy that's stealing the girl's bike. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. And some more from my comic shop. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, wow. Okay. Some big books. Space Detective, number 4. Nice Golden Age book. I'm trying to get the complete run of Space Detective. I'm just missing 1 issue from the run. Number 2 is the one I'm missing. And so this is from Avon. This is a great girl in bondage cover. And you got this kind of, you know, I think I won these on their auction. They had an auction for some books, and I won a bunch. And then we got Bruce Gentry. This one I really like. This is Bruce Gentry number 1. Just a cool book, and presents really, really well. So, except for, you know, there's somebody that wrote an A on the girl's chest, but other than that, or V, A-V. So, I'm not sure what A-V means, but somebody's name, initials. And then we got another Little Archie number 37. So as you can see, I'm just trying to get the complete run of Little Archie. So these were some of the issues that I was missing. I still have a bunch more to go, but I thought these ones, you know, might as well get a few. Then we got Silly Symphonies number 1. And this is just a, you know, cool book. I forgot what, there is a key to this book, but it is one that is definitely sought after. Silly Symphonies #1. And one of the things that I collect is infinity covers. And when I saw this, I was like, hey, that's a really cool infinity cover. This is television's pop program, My Little Margie. I didn't pay much for this. I got this really cheap. It was like really, really inexpensive. So this is number 8 from the series. It's just an infinity cover. The only reason I picked it up. So you can see it gets repeated right there. So yeah, I thought it was interesting. So I pick up infinity covers. I have a box filled with infinity covers. And then this one is kind of a fun one. Just, I like these. These are like a bit risque. This is French Cartoons and Cuties. So this is, it would have like a lot of good girl art in it and just sort of gags and humor. And some of these ones, like not this one in particular, but a lot of there was like a series of magazines called Humor something, Humorama or something like that, I believe. And they would feature a lot of famous artists' work, like Bill Ward and Everett and stuff like that, and doing sort of more risque stuff. And another title that was sort of in that same genre was this one, French Cartoons and Cuties. So it's sort of adult humor, fairly, silly and fairly mild, actually. Okay, so that's that one. And we got a couple more to go here. One sec here. I didn't realize how many books were inside each one of these things. Okay, this one's, oh, okay. And this one, I didn't know what it was, but now I do. It is the mystery mail call. So we're going to start out with some big books and a mystery mail call. Well, that's always interesting. So this is Comic Tom's mystery mail call. Let's see. It's actually quite thick. Normally when I receive these, it's like maybe half the thickness. So maybe something big inside. Let's find out. I don't know. I'm not sure if anyone likes these mail calls, but I think they're interesting. I always like, I always like the mystery boxes, even though I don't want to get too many of them in life, but, sometimes they're cool. Okay, so let's see what's inside the mystery mail call. Really the reason I started getting the Comic Tom's thing was just to support his channel. And I like to support fellow content creators. And I think it's important that we support different people in the community, like this channel. No, I was joking. Okay, so they always put in these little tags where it's like a digital comic that you can read. Okay, and then we got, what else do we got? We got a print of Batman versus Moon Knight. And then we got sort of a homage. This is Jupiter, issue #1, and it's like Dr. Seuss homage. And then we got Ultimate Comics Spider-Man #7. That's a nice cover, actually. Miles, I guess I would imagine that's Miles Morales. I think so. You can tell me if I'm wrong. And I knew that they had a couple exclusives, and this is one of their exclusives. This is the Guardians of the Galaxy exclusive. Now there's like, this is the trade variant, which is limited to 3,000, so not very limited, but it's like, so this is not the big one. Like, yeah, there's a virgin one, which is a little bit more rare. And then we got another trade one. This is the Hallows Eve. And it's also limited to 3,000. And then we got the Donnie DeGeris. I'm hopefully pronouncing his name. This is the Artist Sketchbook Volume 1. And this is limited to 1,000. So I guess this is one of the more rare ones that he produced. But, kind of cool. I forget what these are called. Is it Screamers or something like that? Like it's the one from The Last of Us. So these are. So that was it. That was the mystery mail call. Okay, now to balance it out, I got to show some more books. And we're gonna do another my comic shop collection here. Here. Just checking the time, make sure that I don't go too long. Okay, so this is a bunch of stuff. One of these is an auction that I won. This one's actually a really affordable key. This is New Funnies 212, and this is the first appearance of this character right here. So I forgot her name. It's like, you know, this girl, Woody Woodpecker. So yeah, this girl woodpecker. I forgot her name. I'm just trying to remember it. But yeah, this is her first appearance. So that's New Funnies number 212. And I missed this. I thought I missed this when it came out. So I bought an extra copy, and I found out that my comic shop had it for me. They actually had it in my box. So yeah, I ended up getting a second copy of this. But this is Silk number 1. And actually, I really wanted to get the variant for this. That was sort of the hot book, and maybe I'll get it once it kind of drops down again. But I also picked up a couple of the other variants. This is the Peach Momoko variant, and then we got the Daniel Cho, or Derek Cho. Is it Daniel or Derek? I always forget which. It's D Cho, D Cho. But it's yeah, Silk number 1. Okay. And I think it's Daniel. Okay. And then there was an auction that I won. I got this for such a great price. This is Young King Cole, number 8. I think I paid $30 for it or something like that. It was just such a great price. So, yeah, it was just a really great win. It's not even that bad of a grade either. It's like a 3. So I just thought it was a really cool cover. I'm not really quite sure. It almost looks like, I'm not sure what's going on with this guy. He looks kind of evil, and he's like about to kill this poor little innocent cheerleader girl. So yeah, just a really cool cover. Okay, and we got one more, whatever this is. I'm not sure. Well, hopefully I didn't show. Oh, no. Even if I show that address, it's not my address. So it's not a big deal. Okay, so it's just one more comic. Oh, wow, and it's a big one. Always, like, I started out with a big book, and now I end with a big book. This one is a really cool one. This is Chilling Tales number 13. And this is like Basil Wolverton art. And I think it was cropped a little bit weird. Because you can't see the S and the... like sometimes these things had miscuts. I think that's what it was. At least I hope it is, and it's not trimmed. But it looks like it's just a miscut. So yes, this is Chilling Tales number 13, which is actually the first issue of the series. This series had a lot of really great artwork, just kind of really great pre-code horror. So you got lots of skulls. You got this guy being pulled out of the grave. Just a fun cover. So yeah, so that's Chilling Tales number 13, The Screaming Skull. Wow, nice book to end it with. That's a pretty big book, and I got it for a great deal. Actually, I won that in auction for, I think it was like $100 or something like that. But normally in that grade, it sells for like $300-400. It's a low grade because I think it's missing the back cover. But even in that low grade, it sells for big money. And especially with the cover being quite good. I mean, the cover itself is fine. It's sad that it's missing the back cover, I believe. But yeah, just a great book. So that's part 1. So that's the kind of level of the books that are going to be seen in the future videos. There's actually a few really, really big books that are going to be shown at the end. The finale is going to be phenomenal, but I hope you enjoyed at least part 1. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video out. Tell people about this video, because I got to promote these things. I got to pay for this somehow. And I need only 1 million subscribers, and then I can pay for this channel. For the cost of buying all these books. So thanks again for watching. Bye for now.